Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5, and it is time for round 6 of our BMW HP2 Ace Academy Cup. So this time it is the 6th round. It's in Sonoma here in the American circuit, so this is our second American circuit that we've done so far in this BMW HP2 Cup, and I gotta say, I like this track. I'm not particularly great at it, but I like it. I think it's very fast and flowing. There's some good variants to it as well. And I'm a big sucker for undulation, so this track has a lot of undulation, a lot of bouncing up and down, and left to right, and side to side, and yeah, everything. So it's pretty exciting. I'm happy that we've included this for our BMW HP2 Cup. And considering the other two races I've recorded tonight have been absolutely abysmal, Snedstone was not good, and Monza was terrible as well, I'm hoping that I can end today on a positive note. This will be my third video this week, this series. I really want it to end well because I think so far the other videos have just not been worth watching. They've been really disappointing. So I've got to improve and hopefully deliver a good result here today. Now, I don't know where I can finish. I did all right in the practice. I was not that far away from the competition, but I was in there and I was in the midst of hopefully fighting for something. So let's see what we can do. I have retrieved my original transmission, so I've returned back to what I was using earlier on. I did use Sergio 23's assisted transmission idea for Monza because we needed a lot more speed. I did use it for Snedstone, but I don't know if it made a difference, so I've decided to run it as default here today in this video. So into the right hand side we go, very tight to the apex for turn 13. We will now bring on the power, and this will conclude my first and only decent lap time of the qualifying session. So not bad. So far everything else has been a crash fest, so let's see what we can do. I don't have much hope. Trying to find a clear bit of track on this circuit as well is really difficult. I had some bad experiences a moment ago where I just could not find track and then I kept on crashing. So this has been my only decent lap so far this session. I've done 2 laps so far, which have been relatively okay, but I forgot to hit record on the other ones, and I've gone down. Well then guys, I'm going to skip the qualifying because to be quite honest with you, it's gone a shocker again. I've still not completed another decent lap time. I've crashed in every other qualifying lap I've tried to do, apart from the one you just saw. I've got no hopes for this one. I'm starting in the second row, so let's just go for it, see what happens. Meerkat's in pole, of course he is. Wish me luck, guys. So then, starting from 5th position, the second row beckons Dr. Ace. Let's hope that we get a good start here, that nothing happens with controller, and I can be competitive. So, away we go. Another big wheelie for Gravestone to the left-hand side. I'm going to get squeezed into the left-hand side here. Possibly Meerkat gives Charlie a big nudge. I try and avoid action there, but I do take a little bit of a penalty. Meerkat in second place. Charlie's got a bit deep. I'm going to try and sneak up on through of Jalana, and possibly might fight there for a top 2. Great acceleration from Jalana. That was difficult to get past the man with the pink helmet. But now into the right hand side, quick change direction. Thankfully Cheshire Charlie gave me space to qualify very well. And now into the right side, Charlie's going for the inside line. He's got the lunge, giving the space. It looked like he backed out a little bit, but he did have the line, so it was his position to get. But thankfully, I'm through the first couple of corners. Close. I thought I'd hit Charlie, but I'm alright. But yeah, I got through it scot-free, so no issues so far, thank goodness. We might actually have a decent race here in today's video. So, onto the brakes we go. Braking quite gently from the 150 metre marker. Charlie's losing a front a little bit, but he goes a little bit deep. He's alright, he's still in the position where he wanted to be. So he's dropped 1 spot. I've gained 1. Meerkat stays the same, and Jalana, I think he got, 2 extra spots? Good job for the Portuguese rider. Massive smoke screen getting deployed there as we... Oh, Charlie's in the way of my braking. I don't know if I can brake late enough now because... Oh, god damn it, it was almost hit Jalana. Charlie was in the way there. If I continued to try and brake where I would have done, I would have hit him. So, unfortunately, we've now dropped down to 5th. I gave back more than enough time there. I dropped by at least 1.5 seconds. That's annoying. And now into the right-hand side. I might be able to get back at Charlie here. Oh, that's frustrating, but it was either hit Charlie or then hit Jalana. So, I think I made the right decision. I'm still in the race. But I guess sometimes maybe I'm a bit too cautious about my Ace Academy teammates and Ace Academy representatives. Now into the right hand side for turn 2. We bring on the power. Let's hope we can stay with Gravestone and Cheshire Charlie. Aussie kicking up some more sand at my face. He did that in the race earlier on, didn't he? A little bit. Oh, steady on. Be careful of that one because it's so difficult to stay on the track there. But into the right hand side. I got a little bit more penalty there, but I don't know where. Did that just happen, or did that happen earlier on? I don't know. I don't think that was fair, but anyway, it is what it is. Here to the left-hand side. Meerkat is beginning to pull away, isn't he? Yeah, he is. You can see him in the distance, just beyond the timing screen on the left-hand side of your screen. Now onto the brakes. Are we able to close back in on Gravestone? Charlie's going to get away from us a little bit as well. Oh no, never mind, he's gone down. Oh, the Cheshire lad. He's binned it into turn 7. Oh, that was so unexpected. He's had some great races today. That's a shame. That's a shame for the young 17-year-old from Cheshire. Bless him. He's done really well so far this season as well. Oh well, chin up, pal. Keep your head up, mate, because you've done a good start there. Oh, no way. I just cut the apex a bit too tight there and I got 5/10 of a penalty. For goodness sake. Penalties are coming thick and strong here in this one. Now to the right-hand side. Gravestone goes a little bit deep. I'm going to go for the opposite line. He's pulled out to the right there to avoid me getting the slipstream. Smartly done from the Aussie. Now into the left-hand side. Tight as you can to the apex we go. I tell you what, I don't feel too bad. I've gone for the soft front, soft rear, and I tell you what, that is a much better combination than the other tyres I was using. The medium front, the soft rear is not good. Of course, we did play some races online the other night, and I was using the hard front for every single bike. Felt great. But here, no, soft front is the way to go. His Gravestone's got deep. He's opened the door, and I'm coming on through. Gravestone, oh, he's losing time. He's about 0.8 of a second behind us now. So I guess for now, we're in the position which is a pretty good spot. 3rd place, nice. After the disaster of Monza and the abysmal performance at Stettin, I'll take it. I will take this. It's beyond satisfactory for me to finish on the podium, I can assure you. But onto the brakes we go into turn 8. This is the right-hander where Charlie met his demise not long ago. Just the lap prior. Into the left-hand side, back across the right, and then quick change direction into the left again. Careful on the front end, it looks to be wobbling a bit, but we're good. We'll brake nice and early here for this one so we don't outbrake ourselves. And we are actually closing in a little bit on Jelana. 1.7 is the gap to the Portuguese rider. Could it be? Could it be a second place? The last time I finished second was in Brands Hatch. I haven't done that in a while. I'm not even featured anywhere near the podium, to be honest with you. But onto the power. Careful of the cones, Matt, careful. Almost hit them then. And onto the brake, 1:33.098 for me. Not a bad lap time actually, that. Much better than my qualifying. Now into left again, careful, good lord almighty. Felt like I was going to lose the front again. Maybe I don't need to push to try and catch up to the Portuguese rider. Maybe I should just take it. Take the 3rd place and run away with it. Oh, it's tight across the apex. Oh, it's going heck to a handbasket. I've just punched the 100 metres sign out the way. Oh, Lord Almighty. It's easy to do that, a little bit of a mistake. Oh, by the way, do not touch that yellow curb there, that yellow sausage curb. If you touch that, it's instant penalty, and it can be really, really unfair. So, yeah, for those listening in the future, do not touch that yellow curb. And I lost a good 3 or 4 tenths to Jelana on this one. Onto the brakes, trying to brake a little bit later this time. Tight apex into turn 8. Yeah, we lost half a second. That's probably that could be the difference at the end of this video. If I was just keeping on with the pit, I'll tell you what, Sagan Meerkat's gone, hasn't he? Look how far ahead he is. He's on another level. He's about to compete in the World R6 Cup very, very soon, which is not Ace sponsored or part of, so unfortunately I won't be having any part of it, but fair play to him and fair play to the guys at the World Championship League. I don't actually remember the full name. It's a World Racing League, I think it is. Apologies for getting that wrong. Did I ghost for a second then? Did I ghost? Maybe that was me, but I have seen in that corner sometimes you can ghost if you're too tight to the apex. But yeah, best of luck to Sagan Meerkat anyway and his new venture after the end of this cup. We might have another cup in the meantime, so he may not be able to join us in that one. And then after that, that's when we'll start our championships. Broadcasted all by me, commentated and designed, commentated by me, and designs made by Sergio23. It's going to be wicked again, so we'll see what happens in the near future. But as it stands, we are not safe for 3rd place, so let's cut the chit-chatter and let's focus on 7 tenths behind us is Gravestone. I am not catching up to Jelana, I'm trying my best, but he is too good. And Gravestone, the winner in Monza, is approaching. You have to be so careful on that left-hander there. It's so easy to lose the front. Onto the power. Brake at the 150 marker. Nice and smooth. Bit of more power at the end. Losing 4/10. Wow, Gravestone closed up right up behind us then. I feel like I'm pretty nifty through this sector though. Let's see what the gap is. 6/10. No. 8/10, yeah, okay. Yeah, we got a second, so we are pretty good around that part, but the other parts is where he's much superior than I am. I do find that my biggest weakness in Ride 5, which is usually my strength, is the braking. I just cannot get to grips with the braking in Ride 5. I feel like in MotoGP I have a certain braking technique that works. Oh, I ghosted again! And I got what penalty? Did I get excuse me, did I get 4/10? Where did that... Did I get a massive chunk of penalty then for touching the apex? That's a joke. That is an absolute joke. I didn't cut any corner. I cut that one though. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, Lord Almighty. Now I've got to... That's ridiculous. That's a joke. I can't speak now. That's annoying. I've now got to beat Gravestone by a second to have any hopes of finishing third. That's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. I just barely touched that apex. I don't dare do it again to see what happens, but... I think that's what happened. I think I've seen that before. I know this Kirby, I mentioned it earlier, but oh, bloody hell. I'm not going to get the podium now. I'm going to have to try so hard to keep Gravestone behind us. But yeah, getting back to my point, I can never get the right feeling with the braking in Ride 5. I don't like stamping on the brake, and I think Ride 5 sort of encourages that braking style like this. And then again, that felt alright actually, but I did hit the brake quite hard there. But I'm always anticipating it to lock the front and start spinning out, so I don't like doing it. And with me playing MotoGP 23, you do the brakes like that, and it's good night at the end, you're going to crash. So I think getting used to that, it's just different for me. I just cannot seem to get the grips of it. I might have a look in the settings and see if I can maybe change the sensitivity of the trigger. Maybe then I could brake gently, but it would feel like I'm braking a bit better. Perhaps not running ABS is not the way to go, but personally I don't like not using ABS. Using ABS is horrible. I hate it. I have no feeling. I don't have much feeling now, but I have even less feeling when ABS is on. I have heard some players run ABS 1 or 2. Apparently that's a good trade-off. But I'm happy to stay with ABS at 0 for now. But we have pulled back in on Jalana. 2.5 is the gap now. 1.5 it is to Gravestone. So either we put a good lap in there, or Gravestone fell off a little bit. I don't know which happened, but I'll take it. I accept it with open arms. Now into the right side for turn 6. This left-hander fast approaching is turn 7. Onto the brakes we go. Downshifting all the way to second. I must not downshift any further than that. And I mustn't stay too close to that apex. You touch that apex and it's good night Vienna, I can assure you. So be very careful if you're trying to replicate what I'm doing here today. Onto the brakes. I am going to go a bit more aggressive on the brakes. You know what? That seems to feel alright actually. It doesn't lock the front and it doesn't really kick out the bike, so that's surprising. I don't feel that confident for the next corner to do it in, but I could try it, see what happens. Cross into the right hand side, bring on the power. Brake here at the 125 meter marker, let's say. Oh, yeah, that didn't go. Maybe I should stick to the 150 meter marker. And Gravestone will be... He either followed me in there, or either I don't... Or maybe he just didn't brake as well as he usually does, but into the right-hander. This is the tight apex. I ghosted again. Weird that. When did I get 2.6 penalty? For God's sake, that must have been for making that mistake in the previous corner. That's it, podium gone. Oh well, I tried. Guys and gals, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next... Oh, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'll tell you what, actually, Jalana is under 2 seconds now ahead of us. So I think all this pushing, I'm not really paying attention too much. I'm trying to sort of commentate, but this is actually coming in quite nicely now. 2 seconds it is. I know Jalana's really good now. He's got good race pace towards the latter stage. So he might have a bit more up his sleeve for the final laps. But for now, not bad. I'll take it. Into the left-hand side we go. Keep it in tight, so not too tight. Bring on the power. I'm going to try that hard braking again here into the 150 meter marker. Let's see what happens. Yeah, not as quite as hard, but I thought, yeah, I think traditional braking style is a bit better. I tried, but I didn't really have the confidence when I went in and started sliding. I lost it. But I think it benefited. We're up by 3.5 tenths, and now I've really made it my mission to catch him. I'm pulling away from Gravestone as well. Must brake early here, though. I don't want a repeat of what happened a moment ago. Good hard braking work there this time. Up by a tenth and a little bit. Stay tight to the apex. Don't jump off the curb. But he's fast into there, isn't he? Gap is almost back up to 2 seconds. Hard on the anchors again. Late as we dare into turn 13. Do we ghost? We do not. We bring on the power, though. And with a desperate effort to keep with Zlana across the line. Almost a 132 lap time, 133.019. Good pace coming in actually for us right now. I'm feeling really good. I could do more laps here in Sonoma, to be honest. I'm having a good time. And not getting taken out or ballsing up the start myself has been really enjoyable. So into the left-hand side. Careful, almost lost the front. Bit of a smoke screen deployed from Zlana. Back on the power again, losing 2 tenths, but it's okay. It's all right. 1.7. It's going to be so tight, isn't it, to even take any more time away from. I think it was around this the last time, so I think we're stronger in the first couple of splits, and then Zlana has what it takes to escape me in the final 2. Back on the power. That down to 1.8. Gap to Gravestone is 2 seconds, so I'm still going to lose 3rd place, but it all depends on how much penalty the Aussie has. If he has just 6 tenths, then I've got 3rd. If he's got more, then I've got 3rd, but if he's got less than that, he has 3rd. So this is how important this is now. We mustn't make another mistake now. Onto the brakes we go for the 150 metre marker. Late as we dare. Into the right-hander. Fast change direction into 11. Into 12. Very careful to the apex. Very tight, as a matter of fact. But we are closing in on Zlana. The gap's down to 1.5. We can't take 2nd because of the penalties, but I'd still like to try and have a pop towards the end of this video. Oh, that's really late. And I got a 10th of a second penalty. Oh, I shouldn't have brought the power on there. That was just silly. Another 133 low, though. Zlana cut the apex ever so slightly there. Might have been giving him some more penalty. And now into the right. Gap was briefly 1.7. It's 1.6, 1.5. It's coming down, but it's just not coming down enough. I need at least 10 more laps, I think. Oh, I almost lost the front. And I'm off the circuit. Oh, it's so hard to get that corner right. Especially when you're pushing at your maximum to chase up someone. And that's it. Yeah, gap's 1.7. So it's status quo again. Zlana will hold on to 2nd, and I think for another solid position, because Zlana and Gravestone are both teammates here. I think they're going to be really loving the team's championship now as we get on the power really, really late. I don't think I can compete, but I tell you what, either we've just delivered really, really great lap times here at the end, or Gravestone's made a few mistakes. But I think us being consistent has been key here to hold on to this podium. What a good effort. I'm really pleased with this one. This is exactly how I was hoping to end the video. I did the other 2 videos just a moment ago, and Monza was terrible, as I mentioned, and Snetterton was just absolutely terrible, absolutely awful. So it's good to bounce back here. Good to deliver a decent performance. And into the final couple of corners. Seiko Meerkats gets across the line now to take victory. Zlana will take 2nd, and somehow, after I've just ghosted the right-hander there, I will finish on the podium. Back on the podium for a while since Brands Hatch. I'll take it. Yes. So not a bad performance there. I really tried my best, and thankfully it worked out. I did have the penalty, but I think it was enough because I did have a bit of a gap. But look at that. I was the 2nd fastest rider, but still a 2nd behind Meerkat. A 32-1 from the second one. That's just ridiculous. He is good around this circuit, clearly. All those hours spent racing with Josh Herring and the other Motor America boys doing him a favour. But guys, that's it from me. 3rd place for me. I'm really happy with that. So pleased to get back onto a decent race for once. It's worth watching compared to the other 2 races I had earlier on. So guys, thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. And if you want to see more content just like this, be sure to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.